4-part crossover continues on Arrow as our heroes learn more about their Nazi adversaries, which includes who they are and what their plans are. Hey guys, my name is Jobi-Wan and welcome to a channel in a galaxy far, far away. If you're new here, I make videos on Marvel, Star Wars, and DC Comics. Hit that subscribe button with notifications on to be on alert for future videos. I think we can all agree that the highlight of this entire episode was seeing Colin Donnell return as Tommy Merlin, except it was the Earth X version of him, but it's still worth it. Oliver and Tommy shared a really great scene, and you can truly feel the emotion between these two characters. I think that's where this crossover excels in, and what makes it like the best one yet. They focus so much on everyone's emotions and raising the emotional stakes that in result gave us great performances and something to care about while we watch our heroes fight Nazi versions of themselves. Speaking of Nazis, I really enjoyed the chemistry between Thawne, Earth X Oliver, and Earth X Kara. Oliver and Kara pretty much just hate Thawne, and so does Thawne, but they all have to work together to achieve their goal, which is to give Kara X Kara of Earth 38's heart so that she can live, and the other goal is to conquer Earth 1. Thawne had a scene with Kara X, and he said that because they have two goals, he worries that Oliver would choose to save his wife, Kara, over the plan of conquering Earth 1. So you get the idea that the Nazis don't carry feelings, they don't have emotions, or avoid having those emotions because it makes them feel weak. And then you find out that Oliver's weakness is Kara. He'd rather live a life with Kara than to conquer another Earth. And that right there shows that the Earth X versions of these characters have weaknesses. They're not overpowered. Moving on to the different characters and their arcs for the crossover, Oliver wants to move forward with his relationship with Felicity, while Felicity wants to keep what she has with Oliver. We later find out that she believes getting married to Oliver will be the beginning of the end of their relationship, like last time when she got shot. It's a fair argument, and I understand where she's coming from. She's just going to have to realize that bad stuff will happen to them regardless if they're married or not. Alex feels like she made a big mistake after experiencing something that wasn't real with Sarah. She misses what she had with Maggie because that was real. However, they both wanted different things, so they had to split. And now she feels that she's wrong because even though that they wanted separate things, they still loved each other, and what they had was real as opposed to a one-night stand with an assassin. And then jumping straight to Jax and Stein's story arc, Jax felt that it would be so easy to let Stein go and give up Firestorm. However, he realized that he's losing more than just a spot on the team or losing his ability to be Firestorm. He's losing the closest thing that he has to a father. I don't really have much to say about their arcs. They're really great arcs for these characters to deal with in this crossover, especially dealing with the kind of threat that they're facing right now. So we'll just have to wait and see and, see where they all go from here on out. And Eoborthon of Earth 1 is back. We didn't get an explanation as to how he's alive. I don't really want to get into theories of how he's alive just because it'll give me a headache right now. He's just in the crossover, and who knows, maybe we'll get an explanation. There is a small issue that I had with this episode, and that's when Oliver threatened to kill the Black Arrow. And I'm sitting here thinking, how many times are we going to reuse this arc? I thought we were done with Oliver killing people, especially after season 5. Was he just not going to kill Adrian Chase, but then feel okay with killing somebody else? I really have a problem with, the writers of these shows because they close arcs. We feel like we're going to move forward with these characters, but then they just regress back to their old habits. Oliver killing people again in season 5 made sense because he felt that showing Dark too much mercy resulted in Laurel's death. You face a villain like Prometheus who reveals to Oliver that he enjoyed killing people. He decides, I'm not going to kill Chase, but then he decides to threaten to kill Oliver X. I'm just so confused, and I'm just going to have to wait and see where this goes. But other than that, the fight scene before Oliver threatened to kill the Black Arrow, that was some really good stuff. So, as for Easter eggs, Merlin returned in this episode as an Earth X doppelganger. However, he was also the Earth X doppelganger for Prometheus. And a lot of people back in season 5 speculated that Tommy was Prometheus. Having Tommy come back in the Prometheus suit sort of gives those people who speculated that Tommy was Prometheus exactly what they wanted. Felicity mentioned how she caught the doll maker from season 2 by just using the face cream that he used. Oliver uses a kryptonite arrow against Kara. Oliver used the kryptonite arrow in the comics against Superman in the Dark Knight Returns storyline. I don't really know how he got the kryptonite. I don't really care because it's not like they're going to explain the logic and backstory to it. It was just like a one-time thing. Hey, here's a little nod to the comics. For now, I'll just say that he either got it from like Earth 1 or somehow he traveled to Earth 38 and snagged some kryptonite. And last, we were introduced towards the end of the episode to the Earth X version of Metallo. So that's it for this video, but here's my question for you guys. What are your thoughts on this episode? Leave them down in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe for future videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and other than that, my name is Jobi-Wan Kenobi. May the Force be with you, and have a marvelous day from the LA to the DC.